Hi everyone, I have my mum here again. It's been a while since my mum has been in this chair and we have been doing other things on the day a week that we see each other and been really enjoying it. But we did think it was about time that you come on again and talk about what you've been trialing out, what you've been loving. We are going to be talking about your new favourites in this video. So we're not going to be talking about anything we've previously spoken about before that you love. That hasn't changed. Nothing has really been knocked off the top spot apart from one thing, which we're going to leave right until the very end. And you are going to want to stick around for that because it was a very expensive thing that has been knocked off the top spot for something that is very inexpensive. So we're going to get straight on with it. If you are new, hello, my name's Gemma, this is my mum Jan. We would absolutely love it if you are enjoying what you're watching throughout any of this video. We'd love it if you would click on the like button, the subscribe button and the notification bell. If you have been here before, hello again, welcome back. First up we have the Ordinaries Soothing and Barrier Support Serum. I'm not going to hold every single product up during this video. I'm going to have Louisa put a picture here for you so it's going to be much clearer, and with there being two of us it's just a little bit of a faff holding everything up because we're a little bit further away from the camera today. So first and foremost, the Ordinaries Soothing and Barrier Support Serum. Why do you like this? What does it do for your skin?
Well, you introduced me to it, didn't you? Because I went a bit overboard with my retinol on my neck and it was dry and irritating. It really itched, and when you start scratching it makes it worse. And you said I have the very thing, and this was it. I just put it straight on my neck whilst I was at your house, didn't I? And it just soothed it immediately. So whenever I do go overboard, and I do because I'm impatient and I use things a little bit more and I think it's going to do me good and it doesn't, I put that on and it's immediately soothing. It's brilliant stuff.
Next up, we've got the Ordinaries Saccharomyces Ferment 30% Milky Toner. I have spoken about this a lot on my channel before. I absolutely love it, and now you love it.
I do. I've used exfoliators for decades, basically, and I found some that I thought were okay, they're all right, but some of them are a bit on the faffy side. But this one is just perfect. It's very gentle, and all you do is you put a little bit on a cotton pad or in the palm of your hand and just literally press it into your face and leave it, and you're done. And it's particularly good for around here. I get an awful lot of dry patches around here, especially when I've been using my tretinoin and put a little bit too much on, like I do. And it's just perfect for soothing that. So yeah, that's the one for me.
Next favourite, we have one of my all-time favourites, and once again I have spoken about this until the death. So this is the Dr. Sam's Flawless Moisturiser Intense. I loved it. I had to get my mum to try it. I didn't tell her whether I liked it or whether I didn't. I didn't insinuate in any way whether I thought my mum was going to like it. I just sent you home with it, didn't I?
Yes. Now this is a bit more expensive, and as you know, I much prefer to find an affordable product if I can. But if I can't and I find one that's really worth the money, then I will spend the money. And this one is my second tube. Is it a tube?
Yeah, I would say.
And I also bought the big one this time. It's expensive, but it's so worth it. And I've also bought it for my sister for her birthday as well. That's how much I love it. You just put it on your skin and it just feels so unbelievably moisturising. That's about all I can say, really. I put it on my neck. I also put it around my eyes. The only time I don't use as much of it is in the morning because it is so nourishing that if I put too much on, it takes too long to soak in. So I've learnt that lesson. So mostly I use it at night unless I've got the dry patches around here. Amazing product, honestly.
Next up, we've got my mum's favourite lip combo, lip liner, lipstick and lip gloss. And we get asked all the time what is on my mum's lips, and this is generally the combination that you use.
At the moment, yeah.
In fact, the lipstick needs to be repurchased because you're coming, it's like a little nub.
Yeah,
I'll show you in a second. So firstly, lip liner is from MUA, which is the Makeup Academy, and it's the Intense, what is it called? intense colour lip liner, and it's in the shade Heroic. They do this in lots of different shades. They're all sort of nudie shades, but this is the one that you love.
Yes, yes. So I use it in two ways. I either line my lips and then use the lipstick, which is the exact same colour, or I'll fill them all in and leave it at that. I don't think I need the liner and the lipstick all over my lips at the same time.
So the lipstick that is my mum's favourite is from the same brand. It's MUA, and it's the creamy matte lipstick from Heroic. And when I say it's down to the nub, I mean it is down to the nub.
I need another one.
Really do need to pick you up another one.
Yeah.
And the good thing about this is not only is it a beautiful lipstick and it lasts, but it's also seriously affordable.
Yeah.
We bought several of these at the same
Yes.
time, didn't we, to check out which ones we preferred, and you absolutely loved this one.
I really do. My favourite at the moment.
So it's like a matte, but it's not
Yes.
really a matte, as in it's not got the same formula as the matte. It's more creamy.
It's more creamy and it's got a little bit of a sheen on it. But I also put something else on the top of it. You want to introduce that?
Yep, so this is the Charlotte Tilbury Collagen Lip Bath in the new shade Pillow Talk Fair. Now, I've put this on you before in a sort of get ready with me video. It's got a slightly blue undertone, which I wasn't sure whether it would work, but it definitely makes your teeth look whiter when it's on. It looks gorgeous on you, especially with this colour combination. Because Heroic is slightly warmer and less on the cool side, this tones it down a little bit so it's not overly warm, and the two work in combination so perfectly together. I mean, you've got them on today.
Yeah, I mean, the real honest truth is that I nearly didn't buy this, but as soon as she said it makes your teeth whiter, I thought, right, I'm having that. So it's expensive, but it does what it says. So there we are.
Yeah, and it's really quite nourishing and hydrating. It doesn't feel heavy.
No, it doesn't.
And it's not one of those formulas that's sticky. So it's not a sticky, thick. It doesn't feel uncomfortable.
No.
It's just nice and hydrating.
Yeah.
Next favourite is from the same brand. I cannot begin to tell you how phenomenal this brand is and how affordable it is as well. And we're really hoping that this is worldly available. Available worldwide. That came out wrong, because the products are fantastic and you'd never know that they were affordable.
No, you wouldn't.
So this is the MUA Intense Colour Eyeliner this time, not the lip liner, the eyeliner, and it's in the shade Amazonia, and it is the most beautiful forest green shade.
My eyelashes aren't very thick at all, so I like to put some kind of colour right in the tight line there. And I've been looking for a proper eyeliner for a long time, and found some that were a bit too creamy and then it ends up all over my eyes, or a bit too scratchy so you end up pulling your eyes. This one is just perfect and I just love it. Yeah, and it's so cheap. I bought about 3 of them. The one thing I need to say is that it's not bulletproof. So if you've got watery eyes or greasy eyelids, then it probably will wash off in some kind of way. I've never tried it on my eyelids because I don't wear much eyeshadow, to be honest. And I don't know how it would wear on your eyelids, but it does blend out beautifully.
So in the last video that my mum was in, I used the Trigwell Cosmetics powder puffs on my mum's under eyes. And you said how much you liked them, didn't you?
So soothing.
That day, I put an order in and had them delivered to her house the next day, and you've never looked back.
It's just like, when you use it, it's just so soft and nice. I just love them.
And they apply your powder so beautifully, don't they? So you get 2 in a pack. You don't just get 1. And again, super affordable. They don't cost the earth. I have had powder puffs in the past that have cost a lot more than these. They also wash really well.
They do. I've done mine in the washing machine, actually.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful. And it's a very good way of getting powder on the skin. and actually pushing the powder into the skin so you don't see the powder on the skin. It just looks like skin.
Yeah, let me have a go. Oh, so soft. It's lovely. So the way I use them is I shake some powder into the lid and then use the puff and then tap it off onto my wrist and use the excess then to press into the skin. That's the way I do it.
Because you don't want too much on the skin. You want a nice dusting over the skin, but you don't want to overload.
No.
If you do happen to overload though, pick up the clean one that comes in the pack, because you've always got 2 on the go if you need, and then just dust it away with the clean one. And I absolutely love these. I didn't think I was going to like them as much as I do, and they are a staple in my makeup kit now.
Mine too.
Next up is an expensive product, so pre-warning you, this costs quite a bit initially, but it's made a huge difference, and we are going to move on to my mum's favourite product, which is super affordable, straight after this one. So this one is the OneSkin OS01 Body Topical Supplement, and you were a bit dubious about this when you first started. You didn't think this was going to work for you.
Didn't.
And at first, it looked like it wasn't working because you are very impatient.
I am impatient, but I kept with it.
So we did take before images of my mum's arms, because that you really don't like your arms. You like to cover them up. Quite crepey skin on the tops of the arms, which is what I think a lot of people suffer with. I know mine will go the same way.
Well, it's just happened all of a sudden. I mean, it just does when you get old. It's not fun, is it, when you get old and crepey and droopy and all the rest of it. And I thought, no, look, I've just got to embrace the fact that I am the age that I am and just put up with it. Put up or shut up. But then you introduced me to this and I thought, well, I'll give it a go, but I don't hold out any hope whatsoever for it. But
it's definitely worked.
It appears so.
So I would never have bought this product because it wasn't on my radar. I'm going to get that out there straight away. OneSkin sent me a PR package, and this was one of the products that was in the PR package. So I didn't pay with my own money for this. And I knew my mum would want to try it, so I sent her home with it, and I've not received it back because it's working.
It's nearly gone.
I'm going to show you the before and after images of my mum's arms, just so you know we took these images in exactly the same position. So my mum's arm was in the same position for the before and the after. And there is such a clear difference. This is a peptide cream. It has their signature peptide OS01 in there, which actually works by regenerating the cells, and it gets rid of all the damaged cells and creates collagen in an abundance. So this is just sort of a miracle cream. But it would be more of a miracle if it was super affordable. Unfortunately, you've got to fork out quite a lot to get your hands on it. But as you've seen, it definitely works. So the before image was taken on the 26th of March, 2024, so this year. And the after image was taken on the same day that we're filming today, which is the 6th of August. So there is quite a big gap. But you've been using it ever since then, and it's only just coming to the ends of it now.
Yeah. I mean, I was shocked because even now, in a certain position, my arms are still crepey. They're still saggy, even though I'm doing arm exercises and everything to try and counteract it all. But I was shocked at the after pictures, I have to say. And I tried every which way to get it to look as crepey as I possibly could to give you an honest view of what my arms look like now. But like I said, there are certain positions I got in this morning where my arms, I thought, oh dear. But that was the same position as I was in on the 26th of March, and you can see the difference.
So from this, you're definitely not going to have your 20-year-old arms back.
No,
it's not. It's not going to rewind time, but it has made things 100 times better.
Yeah, yeah.
And last but not least, my mum's top foundation for what seems like forever has been the Clé de Peau Radiant Fluid Matte. And you've rebought it twice.
Yep.
It's so beautiful. It's really airbrushing and blurring on the skin, but boy do they charge for it. It's a real luxury product. My mum turned up at my house a few weeks ago and said, which side of my face do you prefer? And she got the Clé de Peau on one side and she got a new foundation on the other. And I actually preferred the new foundation. And it is the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I mean, you've got it on today.
Yeah, got it on today. Honestly, I cannot tell the difference between the two. And one's over £100 and this one's just £8. It doesn't settle into my pores, or settle into my fine lines and wrinkles, of which there are many. And it seems to stay on my chin. It lasts as well as the Clé de Peau, basically. That's what I want to say.
Which is really long lasting.
Yeah.
And you do have an oily T-zone, don't you?
I do,
So you
yeah.
do struggle keeping things on your chin. And the Clé de Peau was the one that you never had issues with.
No.
And now you don't have issues with that one.
No, I don't.
So that's it for my mum's favourites for the last few months anyway.
Yeah.
I actually haven't done a favourites video for a few months, and maybe I should do one for a few months because I
Why not?
haven't done one for a really long time. So maybe that is going to be next on the cards. But thank you so much for
Oh, it's a
coming on,
pleasure.
because I know everybody respects your opinion.
Oh.
They want your point of view. I do send you home with a lot, and sometimes
Yes.
it can be quite overwhelming.
It is, and then I've got nowhere to put it either.
So thank you for trying out all these products and for coming on and sharing your opinions. We obviously haven't put the ones in that you weren't so keen on, or the ones that you thought were just mediocre.
Yeah.
Maybe that's another video. I don't know. If you want to see my mum's opinions on the things she was nonplussed about, please let us know in the comment section, because you're always willing to come on and
Yeah, whenever you
and
need.
share. But thank you so much for doing that.
Pleasure.
I really hope everyone's enjoyed it. We've had quite a nice time,
Yeah.
haven't we?
Always do.
Please don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave. If you do have any questions that we've not covered, pop them in the comments section and one of us will get back to you as soon as we possibly can. Usually it's within the first week of the video going live. So really hope you've enjoyed it. Hope to see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.
Bye.